Okay, we're doing a league with Izzet Phoenix. This is Jarvis use list, which both Jarvis and Emma won their MCQQs with at PAX. Notable things: we have 2 Ascensions, we have Set Adrift, we have Snapcaster, 2 main deck Surgicals. Other than that, it's all like fairly stock. Got a Jace and a Keranos on the board, which is like some nice tech people have been adding to the deck to make it more grindy when you need it to be. This is... I assume this is a hand that we can keep, because we've got the opt to dig. Like, all of this does cantrips and digs us to a threat. If we find a thing in the ice, double Manamorphose means it, like, instantly flips. So I should add these stops back. Someone was obviously about to time out last time. Emma also won the MCQ. This is accurate. Which is very, very exciting. A big fan of Emma winning that. I'm going to play the Tarn first. I kind of want to crack this before cashing in my Scry. Also gets the card in the yard for the Set Adrift, which is nice. Emma did win. It's so exciting. Get to hang out with her in Barcelona. So they targeted themselves. Okay. Might be about to see a Fort Seas. Kind of scared. I've not really played against Grixis Shadow much of this deck. It seems like a really hard matchup to play. Barcelona is great. It's one of my favorite cities. I'm just going to cash in this opt. Get like an extra card in the yard. Obviously they can take whatever we scry into, but...
Phoenix, though.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you for the 6-month resub. Means a lot to me. In it, Phoenix. Ooh, perfect. I will keep that Faithless Looting, and now there's like no good cards for them to foreseize. So I don't really mind losing the Set Adrift, and all of these are like really whatever for them to take. This is great. I think I want to take the draw in this matchup. Yeah, now I know that this is the matchup. I could believe that. I've heard that the Grixis Shadow players want to take the draw, so it's like probably mirrored, right? Probably means I want to take the draw too. Alright, am I firing off these Manamorphoses? Manamorphes. Kinda want to wait until the turn that I'm looting. You'd cycle 1. I guess the chance that we... If I draw Ascension... That's fair. That's fair. I kinda just want to pass the turn. Save up my Manamorphoses for the looting turn. Also make discard really bad against me, because at the moment there's no cards they actually want to take. Whatever. I'm gonna do this. I don't know if it's correct or not, but... Alright. Go Mangangler time. Ooh, Inquisition time. So I could cycle both of these and try and find 2 things that don't get Inquisition. I'm just gonna let this resolve though. I want to keep at least 1 Manamorphose for like my looting turn. Hey there, Kansas. Good to see you. You're excited for the Q3 formats for GPs? I'm excited for that too. I need to figure out which ones I want to go to. Alright, this hand's not panning out, chat. Fire off my... This is just gonna get stubborn denialed, and I'm gonna feel really sad. Yeah, just flashback looting, save the Manamorphose for a Phoenix turn. I think I agree, Shop. I think I agree. Is this the deck you want to play with the new hand roll? I'm not sure. I do think the deck's very good though. certainly a deck I want to play. Whether it's the deck I want to play with the new hand rule, I'm not certain on. This is kind of nice. Drew 2 decent ones. Got some more gas in our hand now. Faithless Looting, entirely fair and reasonable Magic card. We are cooking. We can't really deal with a Death Shadow very easily. Present. But we've got some decent gas here. Hey there, Zack Attack. Good to see you. Oh, they have a Stubborn Denial. Maybe a Stubborn Denial. Right. I am gonna Manamorphose to start. Make double blue, because I have these blue things I know I'm casting this turn. Oh, wow. That's... Oh, so pretty good. Yeah, that's fair, Jarvis. I should have done that, I agree. This does not actually currently block the Angler, but it does get to draw me a card, and it's pretty threatening for them. So I think I like just firing it off. With like the Thought Scour in hand, it's so easy for the Drake to just randomly kill them. They need to find a Dismember or a Fetch Land plus Fatal Push. Yeah, with the Scour we can maybe just kill them, I agree. Ooh. Dismember time. Okay. Exciting. Oh geez, Zack Attack. Sorry to hear you about losing so many win-and-ins. Sounds like you'll get there at some point soon, though. Any advice on how to improve? Honestly, if you're losing that many win-and-ins, like, getting to the win-and-ins in the first place is just really impressive, right? So I wouldn't worry too much. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep trying to learn. And you'll get there. Alright, Thought Scour me. Interesting. Can we go Set Adrift, Snap Set Adrift? We can, I believe. Because we have 10 in yard, which is perfect. Lead with Adrift. Why do we lead with Adrift, Jarvis? Oh, because we can mill it? I guess. Yeah, lead on the Drift to scour them. That's fair. That's fair. I figured, like, this was probably getting Stubborn Denialed. But I guess that's probably just me being pessimistic. I still have the Surgical now to shuffle them at least, which is something. Yep, there's the Stubborn now. Do I want to Surgical the Stubborn Denials? Probably not. Last spell was probably like a Fatal Push or something. And like, I want to Surgical away the threat I put on top. So I don't even have anything in hand. Awesome. So Set Adrift, the Death Shadow, since it is the one that kills me. Alright, am I Surgicling away the Death Shadow? I kinda can't beat it. Whereas I have like a bit of time if I get rid of it. Yeah, I kinda have to. I think I agree.
Thank you for all of the great content, and being an awesome member of the community.
Thank you so much, Hex. That means a ton to me. Thank you for the continued support. It means a lot. Yeah, just hit the Dismember. Yeah, I'm always so scared of Stubborn Denial, but it's probably just meant to be... Ugh, Jeez. At least they don't have any good spells to flashback now. They have 2 Battle Rages. No Lightning Bolts. Interesting. I guess they can snap Denial now. Anyway. As long as if we draw like a Crackling Drake, we're in a pretty good spot. If we draw honestly, if we draw an Arclight Phoenix, we're doing pretty well too. With them on a 2-turn clock then. It's possible I meant to chump here. But I think Fatal Push is going to be pretty hard to beat regardless. So I'm just going to let it hit me. Yeah, Crackling Drake is really impressive. I'm very confused about people cutting that card. I really, really like Crackling Drake in this deck. Am I excited for MC London? Yeah, I'm always excited for MCs. Just like, love competing at that sort of level. I guess I meant to jump here. I can't think of any reason not to. So this way if I draw a Crackling Drake, it can block the Snapcaster before trying to kill them. We're flooding pretty hard. I mean, kind of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess, like, reasonably. That's fair. Like, they did take our looting with the Fortsies, though, which is part of why we're flooding. Haven't had that sort of, like, filtering effect as much as we normally would. Yeah, they're gonna snap deny this, and then I think we don't have outs. I can't think of any outs. Oh. Our out is like find a second looting, discard second looting, loot into Phoenixes or something. Whatever our out is, it involves a bunch of Phoenixes. Alright. Let's be unreasonably lucky, chat. Discard thing and land. Oh. Because I could, what different? Yeah, this is the same, Jarvis. Yeah, this is the same. Oh, no Phoenixes. Alas. Okay, okay. That was a tough game. So against Death Shadow, I'm assuming we want the Keranos. I don't know. It's so tough. It's so tough against, like, Death Shadow. You, like, want cards that can grind against them, but then you just, like, randomly die to their 7/7 because of it. Right? So it's so hard to know how to board against Death Shadow in general. I think Surgical seems very bad, though. You bring in EE, Keranos, Bolt, Jace. Oh yeah, Beacon Bolt seems absurd. Beacon Bolt seems like the best card in our sideboard here. And you bring in Dispels as well. You take out Lightning Bolts, Jarvis? I'd have thought Bolt would be good at just like randomly killing them if they get too aggressive with their life total, and like you have a Phoenix hitting them, and then you just, I don't know. I definitely agree that Beacon Bolt seems absurd. I'm always really unsure about these sorts of like grindy cards against Death Shadow. Like half the games they're just like amazing, and then half the games they feel unplayable. Serum Visions. Thank you for that 2-month free sub. That means a ton to me. Thank you for the continued support. I'm gonna put myself on the draw. Keranos is a card you would suggest not putting in my deck. I mean, I'm just trying out Jarvis's list. like, not committed to it by any means. Just wanted to give it a try. Oh my gosh, mold to 6, huh? I'm definitely keeping. My hand is great. Actually, I have a Phoenix in our opener too, which is awesome. It's like kind of what we were missing that game. We were missing the like grindy element that Phoenix lets you have. Just play this out. Keranos on digital isn't fine. Oh my god. Y'all are ridiculous. Oh yeah, the bugs with Keranos on Arena just make him unplayable there. Just can't put him in your deck as a result. You think you're just jamming on 2? That's the plan. Like they only have like 6 removal spells, right? I guess they have a push in the yard for a Snapcaster, but they're about to exile that angler. I feel like if I try and Lightning Axe this, it's just getting countered. I'm also pretty interested in getting the Phoenix in the yard. Magic is hard. You just scour. I mean, I'd assume they wouldn't exile the Fatal Push from their yard if they didn't have it. Is the problem. And forcing them to leave up Stubborn Denial all the time has value. I think I like just scouring. Just go like Island, Scour, Untap. Maybe get a Steam Vents for Roughing in the Ice. I'd rather just like make them leave up their Stubborn Denial mana forever. Or like draw into a Dispel to fight over the Stubborn Denial. Right, this one definitely has to get Steam Vents. Because of all these blue spells in hand, but obviously want access to red mana. This isn't Tron. I occasionally play things that aren't Tron. Have been known to. Ooh, they're tapping out of blue mana. Must mean they have another blue source in hand. Yep. Right. I kind of want to looting into a land for my thing in the ice. Is what I'm feeling. I really don't want to miss a land drop. I do just want to get that down the next thing in the ice. So yeah, I'm just going to try and hit a land off this looting. Preferably one that doesn't use up my life total. Awesome, that means our Lightning Axe is more likely to resolve. I'm going to fire off this Ot, because it's more likely to find us a land for this turn than the Serum Visions. It's a really good card. I think I have to bottom it. Hitting a land this turn is so good. Okay, we can deal with the Angler now, even through a Stubborn Denial. Because we've got Lightning Axe and Set Adrift. And if we draw a land, we even get to return this Phoenix. Ooh. I really want to Manamorphose beforehand, but I think they just have Snap Stubborn. So I think that means I just have to go for both of these. And accept that I don't get to return a Phoenix. And that's pretty sad, but... yeah, I believe that is the plan. So, discard... do I want to put it on top or kill it? I kind of want to kill it, right? So I'd rather lead with Set Adrift. so that I can kill the Gurmag Angler with the Lightning Axe. Definitely want the Lootings in yard, definitely want the Dispel in yard. Get rid of your fishy. Yes, they have the Stun of the Nile, but now we have the Lightning Axe, which I should do now, because they could have a Snapcaster for Snap Stubborn. If I let them untap. Awesome. Clawing our way back in. Hopefully they don't have another fish in hand, because our hand is reasonably slow and clunky at the moment. Snap Visions, deal. Means they're not snap pushing my thing in the ice. Aww, thank you so much, Nubality. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. I will keep trying my best. Oh, it's so frustrating. I need to hit land for this. I think I'm just meant to Manamorphose and cast these and get back my Phoenix. I don't even want to flip thing with this in play. Getting back the Phoenix like helps me grind out the game a bit. I get to hit my land drops for this Crackling Drake. I'm kind of into it. I like this plan. Okay. So I can lead with Opt, because it gives me more information for the scries of the Serum Visions. Serum Visions is fine. Now we have our land for next turn. We can bottom both of these. And play this tapped to keep my life total high. Get back a Phoenix. I don't believe I want to attack. I don't really want to make their Death Shadows big. And blocking Snapcaster sounds really appealing to me. If they let me do that. Like, I'm on 6. You know? I guess they could K command back the Snapcaster now, but whatever. That is all very slow. Oh, fishy. Alright. Alright, this one's a bit scary. If I just go Crackling Drake and they have a removal spell, I die? I don't really know what else I'm meant to do though. If they don't have the removal spell, I'm in an absurd position. What removal is an exile? Fatal Push is the only one. Oh, 2 Fatal Pushes. Okay. So they have 2 pushes, 2 dismembers. This is tough. I don't think I can beat a removal spell anyway, realistically, is the problem. Not without, like, drawing into specifically Manamorphose. Yeah, I think we just have to play Drake. I agree completely, Jarvis. It is scary. I believe it is the correct play. Like, if it works out, we probably win the game. I think everything else is just too unlikely to pan out. Wow, we would have got there. We'd have, like, Serum Visioned into Flame Slash, kill this, Scour, get back Phoenix. I guess then we still die to the same things, though, right? We would still die to Dismember and Fatal Push. So it wouldn't actually change the situation, even though we would have ran very, very well. So I have to trade with this Angler, which is fine. Battle Rage? That's interesting. When I was watching Sam Pardee last night, he was taking out Battle Rage in this matchup. I mean, it got us. There's not like anything we could have done about it either, because this was a 5/5. Alright. Hey there, Mason. Good to see you. I don't know. I don't know that I think any matchup with... Everyone talks about Grixis Death Shadow as like this grindy deck, and it always feels to me like it just kills people. Is the thing. I don't know if I'm just like wildly off base on my understanding of Death Shadow. But it always feels to me like its like closest corollary is more like a Delver deck than like a grindy deck. This one seems pretty reasonable. Got some interaction. Got some threats. It's like needs some help, but we'll get there. Okay. I mean, we do have the Thing in the Ice, which is important in this matchup. They also kept us 7. Which is terrifying. My hand is quite slow. Death Shadow can grind super hard, but it also has the ability to just run someone over. Yeah, I always just think of it as like a Delver deck, in the sense that like, even Delver decks in Legacy can grind, right? And you'll put like a few flex cards in the deck to help it grind when it needs to. But it's like, a plan is always just to kill you. At least that's how it feels to me. Alright, yes, I'm just playing my Thing in the Ice. Hoping to draw many Manamorphoses. Manamorphes. See you, McStoneheart. Have a nice day. Be nice having you, huh? Death Shadow is definitely one of the decks I want to test properly as well. There's like a bunch of decks I want to jam some games with, see what I enjoy the most. Death Shadow is very much on that list though. I think the deck is quite good. Also, we are so incredibly dead. This draw has been something. I guess I'll just keep casting garbage. No cantrip or anything. Yeah, I think this hand was a keep, right, Jarvis? Just like kind of drew awkwardly. Like any cantrip makes the hand really good, because then you just start like chaining cantrips to flip your thing. Yeah, for sure. When is the Mox? The Mox is in the middle of May. So before the Mox, I have to compete in London. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty good. Huh. I suffered the Jund problem. What's the Jund problem, Jarvis? Drawing the wrong half of the deck, I guess? That makes sense. What about another? I actually genuinely want to try more Amulet Gabroth. I know you're joking, but I think I would genuinely enjoy playing some more Amulet and just like continuing to try that deck out. I'm still not convinced the deck is like actually as good as people say it is, but I also think I should give it more attention. Look at my mighty Snarfopter. Look at their mighty Ulamog.
Yeah, Autumn is back. Very late congrats on your MC win.
Aw, thank you, Fax. It's great to see you. It's nice to be back, too. I miss streaming whenever I travel. It's really nice doing this. Hanging out with y'all. Thank you for the congrats, too. Appreciate it. They've not windmill slammed their Ulamog yet, so that's encouraging. Oh my god, Mason. You are silly. I guess we can, like, hypothetically beat this because of Pyromancer's Ascension. I'm also kind of off it, though. Yeah, I might be, Lassie. I might be. I did not enjoy it first time round, but I can slog my way through this. I don't know that that's a good idea, but you go like Lightning Axe it, Bolt it, Snap Bolt a token, get back Phoenix. Something. Alright, I'm in. Not a quitter. I am not a quitter. Yeah, it's just like weird the results that Amulet gets, right? The fact that like the same like small group of people keep consistently crushing with it. It's kind of hard to ignore that. Alright, we've used up 4 cards from our hand to deal with a Wormcoil Engine. I'm sure this is a path to victory. Hey there, Alessia. Great to see you. Rawr. One of my friends says that people who are great at Amulet should play Amulet and everyone else should play Phoenix. Seems pretty sensible. My surname is pronounced Burchett. At least I think that's how it's pronounced. That's how I pronounce it. Doesn't mean it's the correct pronunciation, but... Alright, opponent. I yield. You convinced me. So you have this Blood Moon card. Timing out is the same as saying hi. I don't think that's quite how it works. I mean, supposedly there's like a literally correct way of pronouncing it. Like, I don't know. We have so many bad cards. I'm just like thinking about what we want to side out here, and it's like, well, I guess the Set Adrift is good. It can hit Wormcoil Engine. Surgical seems bad. I'm never Thought Scouring them. I think Thought Scouring them to try and Surgical their Tron lands is just nonsense. We put Thought Scours in our deck for a reason, and that is not to target our opponents. Flame Slash seems bad. Lightning Axe seems bad. So I guess it's just these ones come out. Alright, this kind of makes sense. You have a friend who did classics. That makes sense, Selene. That makes sense. The whole concept of like language evolving, right? And language is used to communicate. Like, as long as it's communicating effectively, then that's the important thing. That makes sense. Alright, this is a pretty good hand. Get to try and flip Thing turn 3. Attack for 10. They did keep a 7 again. Because Tron players. I say as a Tron player. I think as a Tron player I'm allowed to make comments about Tron players. Okay, get down our Thing in the ice. Is there a ban and restricted announcement for London? I don't actually know the answer to that. I really should know the answer to that. Have we had story time yet? I can certainly sprinkle in some story time throughout the stream if there's any particular things people want to hear about. I've not actually done like story time stuff very much on the stream. Uwu story time. Steph story time. There's a good story time. Oh my gosh. There is a good story time. I'm gonna get a land out of my deck before doing this. I don't think my life total is gonna be too relevant. I don't want to draw into this land. I would like to draw a 1-mana spell. Very much, or a Manamorphose. Either or, you know. Or both, you know, or we could just draw both. That's also acceptable. Entirely reasonable things are happening. Nothing messed up here at all. Bolt you. Attack you for 13. Good turn. Good turn, chat. Well done. Well played. Excuse me. Jeez. How is this okay? Alright then. That was an experience. This is a mulligan. Fun, interactive Magic, it really is. Aw, thanks, Bex. Yeah, I've had some appreciation for that one. I find it kind of amusing myself. It's like very not me. Wow, Multi 4. That means they're only going to turn 4 Keranos. Oh, I'm being so salty. I don't know why. Alright, fire up the Serum Visions. Dig for a thing. Ooh, Manamorphose isn't bad. Spell Pierce is like pretty good too. When they're gonna be trying to set up and such. I'm kind of tempted to keep this. I'm kind of tempted to like keep both. Just fire off like 1 looting next turn, hold open Pierce. Stymie their development. Yeah, I found it more amusing that way, Lassie, but I kind of like how the emote turned out. I think it's cute. Alright, I don't know if I meant to keep the Spell Pierce, but I kind of like it. I think it does some decent things when they're stumbling. I'm sure it's going to end up being awful. Oh my gosh. Urza's Tower entered the revealed card zone. Decent start. Ugh. Rude. That's so rude, opponent. So incredibly rude. I guess I don't even have anything I particularly want to discard is the thing. Just wait a turn on this looting. So I don't have Manamorphose on top. They have this relic in play that they're probably going to have to like cycle pretty soon. Just to dig for land drops and stuff. Whatever. Go ahead. I'll play Canal in case I draw additional Canals. Squirmit is smart. Squirmit is 100% correct. The chance of the 2 life mattering is very minimal. Alright. Ghost Quarter, huh? I have in fact died to drawing 3 Canals as well, Squirmit. It's a great death. Alright, I guess I can just fire off this Manamorphose. I can just like looting. Cabe is on fire with the raid. Thank you so much, Cabe. Welcome to everyone joining us. Playing some Izzet Phoenix in Modern. Hope you had a good stream, Cabe. What am I doing? I kind of want to cycle the Manamorphose before the looting to get more info. Kinda. I like that plan. Welcome everyone. Sure, this seems fine. Another bolt is not the best. I can cast the looting. Do a Phoenix. If I discard the Phoenix. I didn't make double red, so I can't return the Phoenix this turn. Unless I tap out of Spell Pierce. Kinda want to force them to crack the relic at some point, though. I guess the Spell Pierce is like losing a lot of value pretty rapidly. I can probably just discard it. There is a lot of spamming emotes there. It's because it's the first time to use them, right? Using the new emotes. First opportunity we've had since I got back. Yeah, new emotes do that, exactly. This Blood Moon is real hacking awkward, but I assume we will find an island at some point. And then we can cast it. Aww! Oh my gosh, Alessia. I appreciate you passing this on to me. I regret that Mia can't be here to turn me into a puddle also. No! Rude. Rude. Why? Why would you do this, opponent? Do you not have a heart? God damn. You think the emote ban subsides in approximately 3 months? Obviously we need to get some more new emotes by then. In that case. So I need to hit my land drops for this Crackling Drake to attempt to kill them, ever. I'm just gonna fire off this opt. Blood Moon, why are you doing this? Why have you betrayed us? I guess just randomly drawing a Manamorphose is actually fine because of Crackling Drake. It pumps our Drake. Tron doesn't need a heart. It has Khan. Wow. Alright. Storming off. Yep. This is kind of silly. What is a land? These cards are sure affecting the game state. Aren't they just? Deck! Give me a land, please. That isn't a Spirebluff Canal, to be clear. Alright, chat, what am I discarding? We actually flipped this thing fairly convincingly. Discard Blood Moon. What a world. What a world we live in. Discarding Blood Moon against Tron. I mean, you're probably right. Alas. And like a bolt, I guess? Then if we brick on a land, we can go Thing into these. If we hit a land, we can go Drake, kill you. Alright. I'm in. I love when your sideboard cards have the text, 3 mana, you lose the game. That's an aggressive interpretation. Yike. Alright, we need a land. Desperately. Need to get this Drake going. I'm getting pretty scared right now. I'm being completely honest. This is what fear feels like. Yeah. Okay, cast my thing in the ice. PAX East was amazing, Convermin. I had an awesome time. Convention was great. The Invitational was great. People I met were particularly great. It was a really good weekend. I guess this is fine, actually. I was about to complain. I was about to complain about drawing Spirebluff Canal. This is actually fine. Bottom. Yes, I can top this. Alright, Sego. So next turn we can... Oh, if I kept the land, I get to flip thing next turn. This may be a slight mistake on my part. Alright. Go get a mountain for this lightning bolt, I guess. It's kind of nice. Should maybe have checked how many bolts are left in my deck. You only have one more in addition to this. Okay. Interesting. I assume I'm just meant to fire off this lightning bolt. If I draw a bolt, I actually kill them then, right? Can't think of any other reason I'd want this in hand. Alright, so I can flip thing, put them to 5. We only have the 1 Blood Moon left for round. Didn't seem that likely we draw it. You might have a decent point though. Yeah, I think I just want to flip the thing, put them to 2, and then have a flash creature that can like randomly kill them at any point. Oh, I guess if they have surgical, we get ruined. Huh. But then they go to 10 at least. So it's like kind of fine. We can opt into a cantrip if need be. I'm just going to cast this. Magic Online Championship has had it happening in the middle of May. I am very much looking forward to it. It's going to be excellent. Alright, I would like to bolt you. And then we can get our Snapcaster back. And we can put them in range such that at any point we can flash in Snapcaster on their end step to kill them, even if they answer my thing in the ice. Another Crackling Drake is like interesting. I kind of want to just dig to Lightning Bolt. I don't know if I'm modern at the moment. I'm really enjoying it. I like modern a lot. I know lots of people are kind of like iffy on it, but I don't know. I just like Magic. Modern's just like another puzzle to solve. Yeah, I think we bottom this. I agree. Just like look for a bolt. Alright, so they're on 2. A Lethal Ambush Viper in hand. Snapper's Ambush Viper is going to do work. It sure is. It sure is. Oh. Hey there, Fragtusk. How are you doing, friend? Yeah. Certainly is a Fragtusk. Alright. Hey there, Anna. Anna May. It was awesome meeting you. How many? We have 2 Pyromancer Ascensions. They have yet to actually do very much for us this league. But I also feel like we've been playing matchups where they aren't, like, ideal. So they have to chump here. They have to answer our Crackling Drake too, though. They really need, like, a Karn. If they have the Karn, we're in, like, a fair amount of trouble. Aww, thank you for that gifting that sub to Anime. That's so kind of you. Welcome to being a Knight of Autumn. Everyone get some love in chat for our new knight. Here comes the Karn. No! No! Ah! Not like this. Alright. Our hand is so bad as well. How do we have 4 spells in hand and they all do nothing? Okay. Right. I am, like, kind of tempted to snap opt and just try and find Lightning Bolt. Because I don't think things get much better for us from here. Thank you, Shovel Mage. I guess the other option is I could go Thing, Snap, Opt, and then just try and set up for another Thing flip next turn. Feels like really unlikely to work. I guess I'm kind of into it though. It's so unlikely we hit the bolt off the Opt. Alright, I'm just gonna do this. We can try and set up this flip. If we find like a looting, it's pretty likely to happen, right? So things are great, MTG Forest. PAX was so good. Got to meet so many amazing people. I'm very happy to be back home too, streaming again. Oh my god. This is like actually kind of perfect. Lemon Styles with that Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much for becoming a Knight of Autumn. That means a ton to me. Everyone get some love in chat for our new knight. Oh, also, everyone who's become a knight today, subbed today, Freeze967, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. This is amazing. Y'all are so kind to me. Thank you for the support. Everyone who's become a Twitch Prime sub today, or a Twitch sub today, I can form coherent sentences. If you link up your Twitch account and your Discord account, we have an awesome subs only Discord. It's a really, really nice place. Y'all should go check it out and join it, and it is great. It takes about an hour after you sub for things to sync up properly, but oh yeah, the Discord's like really active too. It's one of the most active Discords I've been in. Just really enjoy that aspect of it. Don't enjoy this Wormcoil Engine. I guess they have no cards in hand. So if we can get there, then we're doing pretty well. Alright. Got some work to do, Thing in the Ice. Especially since we have no Manamorphose left, right? Yeah, so I don't think we can flip the Thing this turn very easily. We have to get really lucky to do that anyway. You just murdered Scales with your modern version of Boros Bushwhacker. Oh my gosh, King. Nice job. Alright. So we need them to fade we need to fade a draw step for a turn. Then next turn the second fling flips and they die. Right? We need to fade one draw step and then they die. You've been wanting to get into Modern but really think it's overwhelming. Yeah, it's pretty intimidating to choose your first deck for sure. Something good that you can do, if you have like friends that play, just like ask to borrow their Modern decks and see if there's one you enjoy. That's like a big part of what I did when I first started playing the format. It worked really well for me. Just like find a few different decks that like people you know have, see if you can borrow them. You wish Modern was much less expensive for sure. Oh wow, they have to find Horizon Canopy, I guess, off this expedition map and just like hope to cantrip into... I don't know what they can even draw from here. Yeah, trying out decks online via a card rental program is also a really good way to find a deck you like, for sure. I would like to Thought Scour. Then I would like to kill you, opponent, if that's acceptable. Assume that's acceptable. Awesome. That was a weird game. Casual turn 10 against Tron. We finally kill them by like flipping our like second or third thing of the game. That was so strange. Hey there, Kodaddy. Good to see you. Oh my gosh. Actually, I'm very, very quickly going to head to the bathroom before our next round. I'll be back in about 2 or 3 minutes. Then we'll hop into some more games. Okay. I return. Good afternoon, everyone. Let's hop back into some games here. Currently 1-1 with this Izzet Phoenix deck. This is a nice cube deck. There are a lot of 1-ups in it, for sure. Oh my gosh. It's so nice to be back. So nice to be streaming Modern again too. I haven't really like streamed much Modern recently, where I was doing all the prep for the Envy. I definitely prefer streaming on Arena to Modo by like a lot, but it's nice mixing things up a bit. It's nice getting to jam some Modern. Am I streaming Thursday? I will be streaming Thursday. My stream on Thursday is going to be shorter than the other days this week, because I have to record Proven Combatants in the morning, and then I have a really important opportunity-related thing I have to attend to in the evening. So it'll be like a bit shorter than usual, but I'll still be streaming for like 5 or so hours, most likely. And if you want to donate for some cube shenanigans, that'd be great, Nucleo, for sure. Hey there, Nana. Good to see you. Oh gosh, blue-white. Blue-white matchup is tough. I mean, it's like a fine matchup, but it's very hard to play. This deck is Phoenix, is it? Serum Visions, because it lets us see the deepest to try and find a thing in the ice for next turn, right? So it seems like the most appealing thing. Yeah. Lightning Bolt's pretty bad against their deck, so I'm going to bottom that. But I do want this thing in the ice, so that we have a threat we can deploy. Any thoughts on when Goreclaw gets their donation deck? I must admit, I've slightly lost track of things, what with the NV. I know you donated for Reanimator at some point this week, which is probably gonna be on, like, maybe tomorrow even. Maybe I just do some Legacy tomorrow. Be kind of nice. I'm actually kind of into that idea. Oh, that was Goreclaw that donated for Reanimator. Interesting. Clearly wholly distinct individuals. Where's Jeskai? Huh. I don't know what that means in terms. I assume Jeskai's a better matchup just because it's a much worse deck, but maybe that's some hubris showing. They just spoofed Phil's email. Wow. What is happening? Okay, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen Spellqueller. Let me tell ya. What's my favorite fair blue Legacy deck? Anything with Delver of Secrets. Anything with Delver of Secrets makes me very happy. Does not take much to convince me to register some Delvers. Oh, this Jeskai player is probably playing Set the Wreckage. That is very helpful to know. Thank you, Nucleo. I guess I'm just going to do this. Jeskai Spirits. Wild. Nucleo! Cube Thursday, please. Awesome. I look forward to it. Wow, this is brutal. Spell piercing me. Alright. I guess I just bolt this again. If this resolves, we actually flip the things. We get to cast the Manamorphose. Ah! Stop! Stop! Let me resolve a spell, please. Or I should have responded in case of snap. You're correct. You're correct, Nucleo. I'm about to look very silly. Hey, Jarvis. Ah, Nucleo, why do you have to be so right? Why do you have to be so right? God damn. Did I ever get my trophy? I did. Oh wait, not the second trophy. I got the first trophy. Supposedly there's a second one. I don't know. Haven't heard anything about it. But supposedly there is. I do have the first trophy though. Which is a delightful trophy. I feel weirdly dead at the moment. But I know I shouldn't. I've got like a million spells in hand. I don't really want to let them cash in a bolt on my thing in the ice. So I guess I'm just letting this happen and not blocking the Snapcaster. How come my Mythic Championship lets me have 2 trophies? So I think they had one that they were gonna give me that, like, they hadn't finished actually making or something. So I've been given this one until then. I don't know, it's kind of weird and confusing, but I'm not complaining. Wait, what? Y'all are silly. How is that a real command? I'm gonna fire off this Manamorphose. Kind of into that idea. Flip the thing, bounce these. They get both these back, which gives them like some value of the ETBs, but we also get a 7/8. Which I hear is pretty good. At least one of these Manamorphoses should resolve. Which is kind of nice. Hey there, friend. How you doing? How is it going, Phoenix? Alright, so I definitely want to put this in the yard this turn, so I'm definitely looting. I guess I can Scour first, because that's the card that gives me, like, blind info. And then I can looting. And then if this gets countered, I get to flash it back. Since it didn't get countered, I think I'm casting a thing in the ice this turn, honestly. Rather than anything else. Because if they deal with this thing, I just want to be able to rebuild. If they don't deal with this thing, I'm going to win anyway, so... They should have quelled the looting. Yeah, I suspect that is the case. The fact that they didn't, it's very good for us, though. Alright, so we return a Phoenix. I think we're just meant to attack with both. Just, like, try and get them dead. Oh, they've set the wreckage. Derp. Someone mentioned this. This is fine. It's not the end of the world. We get like 2 lands, which is really good with this looting. It's like low-key annoying, but whatever. Yeah, I should have maybe played around Settle. I don't know. Feels like pretty unreasonable to play around Settle, unless I like know my opponent's list, but... Them casting Settle means they aren't trying to kill me, which is nice. So I'm definitely at risk of, like, randomly getting burnt out. You're not saying you called it, except... ... Ooh. I would like a Phoenix. Might be delightful. Thank you for asking so kindly. Huh. So if I Crackling Drake and they Spell Queller... I can Flame Slash the Spell Queller to get my Drake back. That sounds kind of nice to me. You also have to worry about Snap Settle. Yep, we know they have the Snapcaster, but you can kind of play around that. I think we're going to be okay. What if we gave Delver of Secrets haste and made it free? Excellent, excellent suggestion. Nothing could possibly go wrong from that. I would like to Flame Slash your Spell Queller. If they have another Spell Queller for this, we're in like a medium amount of trouble. They did not. Now we are not in a medium amount of trouble. Now we have a 10-4. Ooh, and a Snapcaster Mage? That's so good. Jeez. I'm gonna keep this land because I can discard it to looting. I guess I'm just gonna pass the turn then. Alright. This is great. We've got so many threats right now. They have a Snapcaster and a mystery card. Obviously the Colonnade's pretty scary, but we can kinda grind our way through that, I think. Like, worst case scenario at the moment, the Crackling Drake blocks it. You'd die if they... I mean, I'd also die if they played Deflecting Palm, Phil. To be fair. Alright. It's kind of nice. If they go to kill my Crackling Drake, I can save it by bouncing by flipping the thing. It's honestly pretty adorable. My thoughts on the new Teferi? I haven't thought about it too much, but the card does seem quite strong. For sure. It's like definitely gonna see standard play. I don't know if it's quite there for modern, but it's kind of nice. Teferi just has like a pedigree attached to the name now. Like, all 3 Teferis have been, like, eminently constructed playable. Alright. They are not blocking. I think I meant to Thought Scour myself. To make Lightning Bolt lethal. Most likely. There have been 4. Oh, there's also the random commander one. You're correct. I don't know if that one counts, but fair point. Okay, opponent, you gonna do anything? Oh, it's really awkward. If they okay, this is fine. I don't mind about this. If they were to have Snap settled, we'd bounce the Snap back to their hand. It's like a bit sad. So I just let this resolve, right? We're still dead to double bolt at any point if we draw another bolt. I don't want to bounce this Crackling Drake because missing out on 12 damage seems pretty sad. Alright. What am I doing here? I think I'm just passing the turn. I don't want to cast any instants or sorceries. I could just cast a Phoenix as a blocker. And then I'd still have Opt up. Have I milled the island, or do I still have island in my deck? I still have island in my deck. Okay. I think I'm just gonna cast this Phoenix as a blocker. J Blank, thank you so much for that Twitch Prime sub. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Everyone get some love in chat for our new Night of Autumn. The support honestly like means a ton to me. Really helps me do what I do. Second main Snare Opter. I mean, they literally have settled the wreckage in their yard, Nucleo, but how's the jet lag? It's been fine. I napped for like 5 hours yesterday when I got home. And then I stayed up probably way too late because I was speaking to a really cool person. But, doing okay. Feeling actually like pretty with it at the moment. That's not a nap, that's sleeping. Excellent point, Max. Well presented. Wow. Yikes. I mean, this doesn't really matter, but
me feel more comfortable as myself as well as being just gas.
Oh my god, Warlock. Thank you. I am really grateful that I've had that impact on you, and I wish you all the best of everything. It means a lot to me to hear that. Thank you for the continued support as well. Hey there, Catchy. So they only have a Snapcaster in hand, right? They have to deal with this. I want to keep all my spells in hand because of this thing. I'm gonna cast this thing pre-combat, I guess. Oh no, then they can go snap, counter bounce, but then I just get to recast this. I don't even know. I don't even know what punishes me here as part of the thing. I'm just gonna cast this. Attack for 12. They probably just trade it with the Colonnade, obviously, but then I'm pretty happy because they have no pressure. Oh, they are going for the Cryptic. So we can potentially kill them this turn now, right? I'm not sure we want to. I kind of just want to recast the Crackling Drake. Oh, they were going to do it beginning of combat, so we can't return Phoenix. Interesting. They're dead on board. How are they dead on board, Jarvis? What am I missing? It's your favorite of the new emotes. It's a good emote, Max. It's a very good emote. Yeah, I'm just gonna move to combat, see what happens. They're gonna bounce this. I'm gonna recast it post combat. It's all fine. Or they could tap it, which is pretty scary. Tap all creatures, draw a card. That's actually kind of terrifying. Alright. Because they have 6 damage in play. So I guess I kind of have to cast my Snapcaster so I can block their Snapcaster. I could also just, like, snap Flame Slash it. Faithless and dig for a bolt. I kind of just want to kill their Snapcaster. I think I like that the most. Just because, like, I feel like as long as we make sure we untap next turn, we're honestly in a pretty decent position. We have this Crackling Drake they have to answer. We have a thing they have to answer. We also have a Looting that, like, sets up returning the Phoenix really well. So, I think as long as we untap, we're doing pretty well. I just kind of want to make sure I don't take any unnecessary risks. Yeah, Bodent agrees. It's like too many threats for them to deal with, and they can't kill us this turn. So we're against Jeskai. It's interesting. So we want Dispels and Spell Pierces. Those are all great here. Set Adrift seems like the worst card imaginable. Keranos and Jace are kind of interesting. I'm also kind of interested in Blood Moon against that deck. Maybe I'm being silly. Probably being silly. These all seem awesome though. Flame Slash seems really bad. It's pretty good against Spell Queller, but we've got bolts for Spell Quellers. It seems bad. Surgical is good against specifically Snapcaster, but probably not good enough otherwise. Yeah, Blood Moon's very good against Colonnade as well as like Cryptic Command. So maybe it's just good enough. What cards do you think people think are bad here? It feels like most of the deck is pretty good. Thing in the Ice is like a bit awkward because you have to invest a lot of time into flipping it, and like resetting their Snapcasters is pretty sad. So I could honestly see like trimming a couple things being reasonable. I don't know how people feel about that. I could also see trimming a Phoenix being reasonable, as weird as it sounds. Because it means if they like board in Surgicals against us, that's less punishing. See ya, lassie. Have a nice day. Oh yeah, I could just trim a Thought Scour. That's also not unreasonable either. Like this. But think I want to try out these Blood Moons. I'm not sure they're good enough, but I think they're worth a try. I want to see how they play. In this matchup, see if like cutting them off Colonnade is good enough, see if hurting their Cryptic commands is good enough. We do have to fetch an island with this because of the Blood Moons, which is fine, just like something to be aware of. God, I really want this looting to resolve. I guess it's fine though. Just fire off Scour instead to get the max info. I'm gonna lead with Canal. You basically just always wait on looting, yeah. The longer you wait on looting, the more info you have, the better discards you can make. Don't play any Gore Claws whilst you're gone. I'll try not to, Phil. I'll try not to. Hey there, Fenord. I'm doing pretty well. I travelled back from Boston yesterday. I actually got over jet lag reasonably quickly. Ooh, we milled all looting. That's some nice value. Okay. Kind of just want to like Serum Visions and pass the turn. What did they do with Visions? They put bottom top. I don't know. I'm pretty against like Thought Scouring opponents in general, but I guess if they went specifically top, we could consider it. I always my thought process is you always put like Thought Scour in your deck to do a thing, right? It's in your deck so you can mill yourself, because that's how your deck functions. So like milling opponents always feels a little bit suspect to me. I get that lots of people disagree with that viewpoint though. Thought Scour is in your deck to expose your best cards to opponents' surgicals. Wow. Ooh, we're so good at this. Drew ourselves a Phoenix for our looting. And we got a thing in the ice, which is nice. Yeah, I kind of want both. Like, there's a temptation to bottom some of this. To, like, try and hit a second Phoenix. I think one Phoenix is going to be good enough. And both these cards are just, like, very, very good, huh? Oh, I never tweeted that I was live, did I? I should, maybe go do that after this match. This graphical update to Arena looks rubbish. Wow. I mean, you're not wrong. Alright, I would like to cast my thing in the ice. Now we just pass the turn. There you go, to try and deal with it. We've got all this counter magic to protect it, which is nice. How do I feel about the infinite combo with new route, any spell plus double cast? Aww, thank you, Jarvis. Both for the resub and for the hugs. I think I said this already. I don't know, I kind of lose track sometimes. But it was really fun hanging out in Boston at PAX. Had a really good time there. This is a magic card we just had cast against us. I did manage to find LRR. It was awesome getting to talk to them all. I'm very excited about all that. I'm actually kind of in for Snarefopter. Feels like. I boarded out all all that garbage, Jarvis. This did not seem like the matchup for like Lightning Axe, and I guess they could have Lyras on the board. Maybe I meant to still have Axon. I don't know how I ever make room for all those cards though. I was boarding in like 8 cards. Hey. Well, we found a plan. Nice cryptic commands. Oh, I should play this. They have we've literally seen Spell Pierce in that deck. Don't Spell Pierce me, please. Not like this. LRR are great people. I'm a big fan of Loading Ready Run. It's like everything they do. Oh my god! Oh my god! They actually had it. Ah. My heart can't take this. Oh, what a way. What a way. I don't know if I'm allowed to comment about that hunk of junk, but I will say that I am hopeful. I guess if they have a lightning bolt, I get to cash in one of these counter spells to help try and flip the thing. So this is actually fine. Lightning Helix. Now we get to Faithless Looting to flip the thing, and that forces the Eidolon back to their hand, which is kind of nice. Yeah, this is a pretty decent turn. Ooh, can we return a Phoenix this turn? Maybe. Or I could just get down the thing and use this to try and flip it. Returning a Phoenix would be so nice, though. We only, like, a land lets us do it too, because we have another looting in the yard. Alright, I'm in. Let's do this. Come on. Yes! Phoenix time! This is so great. This deck is a blast. Oh my gosh. Rawr. Alright. Sure. Still have to deal with this Phoenix. And I get a land. And we have a Dispel in hand. This is great. This is just perfect. I agree with Alesha. Alesha is smart. I don't know if I meant to play this or not for looting and such. Yeah, it does give us a chance at second Phoenix. I could just try and kill them. Trying to kill them is great. Could also just like set up the next thing in the ice. And then they're dead to bolt at any time. It's also kind of great. Play thing first as a backup plan. Yeah, I think I'd rather just develop a backup plan. I agree. I like that. I'm just gonna hit them with the Phoenix. Play the thing. Fire off a looting and pass the turn. Hey there, Nate. Things are going pretty well, thank you. Yeah, we have Dispel and Spell Pierce for a settle, so I'm not too worried about that one. I guess I'd rather wait on the looting till I have more info. So it actually makes more sense to scour first. It's also possible I meant to hold the Scour to help return a Phoenix next turn. Maybe this is just bad. Oh boy. This is a magic card. Sure. We have Dispel and Spell Pierce in our yard as well. We just have like so many threats. We have another Phoenix in the yard. This is nice. Sure. That means Dispel kills them, right? Because now they can't kill our Phoenix. Yeah, they should have done this in their turn. I guess we don't know what the final card in their hand is. Doesn't make too much difference. Anyway, I would like to dispel your thing twice. Oh, wipe away. Wipe away would get us. Alright, 2-1. We lost to Shadow, which was pretty rough, but we've been doing well since then. I'm gonna quickly tweet that we're live. I forgot to do that earlier. First day back to streaming. Gonna slip up on a couple things. Alright. Let's take a little screenshot. Aw, thank you, Nuclear. Hope you have a nice day. It's been awesome having you around in chat today. Britishisms. Oh, because of the correct spelling. Makes sense, Jarvis. Set Adrift is clickbait. Just the best clickbait you've ever seen. Really is. I'm gonna be typing up this tweet for the first little bit of this game. So my attention will be even more split than it normally is. Oh, we're against Shadow? God damn it. Shadow feels like such a tough matchup to play. I mean, this is a Faithless Looting. I'm pretty opposed to mulling a hand with a Faithless Looting. Faithless Looting is just like Brainstorm, right? Just keep everything. Alright. I'm just gonna fire for Serum Visions, dig for my land drops. Just like never want to miss a land drop. Huh. Oh wow. I really want to keep that Arclight Phoenix. I really don't want to miss a land drop. Definitely bottoming the opt. Do we just have to bottom Arclight Phoenix? It's like such a good thing to discard this looting. But I feel like missing a land drop is just like a death sentence. I'm just gonna bottom this. I'm not gonna be greedy. Sora, with the 4-month free sub. Thank you so much. That means a ton to me. Thank you for the continued support, Sora. It's really kind of you. You bottom too? Yeah. I think that's the correct line, Jarvis. Alright. They played an opt. Oh, opponent's actually on Phoenix, right? Yeah. because Shadow doesn't play Opt. It's very interesting. I hope we get to surgical some Phoenixes. That would be heckin' nice. Alright, good draw. So, I kinda just want to play Ascension this turn. Honestly. I think we're well set up to get this Ascension firing really quickly. Now the tweet has been sent out, which is great. Oh my god, Max. Hey Marcus. I missed Marcus. Good to see you. There is a thing in the ice. It's a little scary, if I'm being completely honest. I think I just have to double bolt that, right? Anything other than double bolting is probably really greedy.
Happy 7 months. Officially longer than any relationship I've had.
Oh, confirming. Thank you so much for the continued support. It means a ton to me. Bolt, surgical looting. Yeah, you're a bit off on that, Jarvis. You're correct though. We can just go bolt. You would surgical thing. Oh, kind of like that. I actually kind of like that, honestly. Because we're going to be drawing so many cards that I don't really mind just like hurling a card into my graveyard. Right? They don't have Phoenix doesn't play counterspells pre-board, so I'm kind of tempted to surgical draw step. And I have the second surgical, so it doesn't even matter if it gets countered. Alright, let's do this. Hit your thing. Yeah, Phoenix is the most important card because it's so hard to kill. Crackling Drake also seems really scary, but for sure, Thing seems really important. 3 Pyromancer's Ascensions, a Set Adrift on that Jarvis U-Tech. 1 Lightning Axe, 2 Crackling Drake. It's like really close to Jarvis's list. Alright. So we have a Phoenix, Manamorphose, Snappy, and a Scour. Interesting. Oh, the Alan Wu tech. Good point, well presented, Jarvis. This is such a tilt, just casting the Phoenix. It's like so weirdly obnoxious. Maybe I was meant to surgical the Manamorphose to stop a Phoenix being cast this turn. Maybe this is on me. It's like kind of tough to surgical Manamorphose when they have Snapcaster and Phoenix in hand as the thing. But now I'm like in a pretty rough spot. It feels like. Alright, I am just going to do this. I want to double looting and then double opt. Right? Yeah, I should have just surgicaled this because I just want to like start doing infinite things this turn. Anyway, this is fine. We'll be fine. We're going to get back a Phoenix and draw lots of cards. It's all going to be great. Make their Crackling Drakes bigger. Snap Thought Scour, okay. So now we get to do some nonsense. So, let's start by double opting. Always yes, always yield. Snapcaster Mage. I'm pretty in for this. Means I can copy that lightning bolt later. I'm pretty in for this too because it kills Crackling Drake. Just like all these cards are great. Hey there, Kendra. Great to see you. Now we looting, discard Phoenix. God, Manamorphose is so busted with Ascension. We definitely want to keep that one. I guess I can discard Axe because Bolt kills Crackling Drake. Or I could discard Visions, yeah. I don't know, I kind of like discarding the Axe. Set Adrift. Yes. So many Manamorphoses. So I discard Serum Visions. And then I can Set Adrift the Phoenix. Opponent has a Thought Scour in hand though. Kinda gets the value of the Thought Scour if I Set Adrift the Phoenix. Also don't get any value off the double cast. Whatever, this is fine. So now I get back my Phoenix. I hold it back as a blocker because we have the late game, provided we don't randomly die to bolts. Yeah, we always have access to removal if we need it with the Snappy. Yep. Just try to block, yep. Agree. And then next turn we're going to go wild with 2 Manamorphose. Just generating mana and cards, going way over the top of our opponent. It's gonna be great. Two Manamorphose is basically infinite. We need ourselves a Noxious Revival. This is what we need. Okay, Pyromancer's Ascension, apparently strong. Alright, Jarvis, you're gonna have to help me out on this one. We've not played the mirror very much. I assume I want, like, Keranos, Beacon Bolt. Lightning Bolt is awful. Yeah, it doesn't kill Thing in the Ice, right? Makes sense. Bring in Shatterstorm. Strong play. Oh, Bacon Bolt, yeah, I agree. Bacon Bolt seems awesome. I'm very in for Bacon Bolt here. I assume I don't want Rav Trap. It seems significantly worse than Surgical. So at least Surgical has the backup mode of, like, taking all your opponent's Thing in the Ices. Dispels for other Surgicals? Maybe. Like, super excited about that. I'm also, like, pretty unexcited about the Set Adrift, but it does, like, delay Thing in the Ice. Remove a flipped Thing in the Ice. You'd bring in Dispels as well. Could bringing in, like, a Dispel. Oh, it also hits Manamorphose. Actually, yeah, I'm in for it just because it hits Manamorphose. Manamorphose is just so strong in this deck that anything that can counter that card feels really powerful to me. Let's try this. I'm not convinced by this Keranos. I'm not convinced Keranos is actually going to be good in the mirror, but we'll see. It feels like you cast Keranos and then your opponent just, like, tries to kill you because you tapped out for a 5 mana thing. I've also not played the mirror very much. Alright. Time to see how good you are, Keranos. Show your worth. It was great meeting you too, Jamie. It's awesome. Hope you had a great time at PAX. I'm unsure what to do here. Like, I don't really want to shock myself. I guess it's probably fine. I probably just want to get the wheel spinning, right? So it's probably fine. Just, like, play this and accept that I'll be shocking myself next turn. Yeah, Keranos, like, doesn't actually kill threats, right? Which, like, makes him a bit awkward in the mirror, it feels like. Life total is a lot safer post-board. Oh, because there are no bolts. That makes sense, yeah. So, like, as long as you can stabilize, you're safe. Alright, well, I can Flame Slash this. So that's pretty nice. PAX was surreal. Like, I've never been to anything like that before. It was so intense. Delphi Santano, thank you so much for becoming a Knight of Autumn. I appreciate that a ton. Appreciate the support. Everyone get some love in chat for our new Knight. It means a lot to me. Just gonna bottom this. I mean, we kind of need to hit lands for Keranos, but we've got these Manamorphoses, right? Not too worried about that. Dispel's looking excellent. Alright. I don't really want to shock myself just to hold open Dispel. So yes, I'm just going to be passing the turn here. Incoming mutagenic growth make me feel like a fool. Cool. Like, I could hold open Dispel just to try and cash it in. I'm just not sure it's worth the 2 life. Decent chance that nothing even gets cast into it other than sorceries, right? Or creatures. By the way, we've had a bunch of new subs today, which is really exciting. If you want to be part of our awesome Discord community and you're a subscriber, we have a subscribers only Discord. It's actually really active. The community there is great. It's really supportive and engaged. And just link up your Twitch account and your Discord account. Instructions are in chat. Alessia just posted them. And about an hour after you subscribe, it should sync up, and then you should be able to access the Discord that way. It's really, really cool. It's like the community there has way outperformed any expectations I could possibly have imagined. Really recommend it. Where's the subs only chat? Oh my god. I guess I'm just cantripping these. I don't know. Like, I kind of want to save them for a thing in the ice, but I also kind of want to, like, dig to a threat. Especially Pyromancer's Ascension. Be a really nice thing to find. Alright. Serum Visions decent. Also lets us hit our land drops for Keranos. Ooh. Phoenix is decent. I kind of want both of these, right? Especially Snap Flame Slash is something I really want to be able to do next turn if they play a Crackling Drake. So I'm just going to keep both of these on top. And then pass the turn. Alright. Aw, Alessia! Thank you so much for gifting that sub to Jamie. That's so kind of you. We played a Spirebluff Canal, Jarvis. I played it at the beginning of the turn just in case there was like random surgical shenanigans or whatever. I figured I was playing it anyway. Enjoy all your new emotes, Jamie. Eep, eep, eep. Alert. Ah. Ah. No phoenixes. Don't do it. Don't do it, opponent. Chat isn't actually sub-only, it's just the joke people make because of the fact that, like, so much of chat is typically subscribed at any point in time. Oh, they didn't discard any Phoenixes. It's wild. This card just seems like the best card in the mirror. Both games, it's just been whoever resolves Ascension wins. Card seems like kind of absurd. Honestly. I think I just have to snap Visions to get my Keranos down. So many nights. I know, right? It's so incredible. Makes me so happy. Oh, I'm not actually going to PAX tomorrow. Good point. Well presented. Might update that in a second. I mean, we have an Ascension. I don't know if it's going to be good enough, but I feel kind of forced to keep it. I think it's our out. Like, hoping we out-Ascension them somehow. Hey there, Derek. Great to see you. That is a Crackling Drake, and I have now used up my Flame Slash because I am incredibly smart. Can no longer kill that. Alright. I've updated the incorrect information on the stream layout. How do I beat this card? I guess I'm just going to start with Pyromancer's Ascension and see where I go from there. They announced the Mox format. I did not realize that, Derek. That's amazing. So it's standard modern draft. Awesome. That's really good to know. Thank you for dropping in to say that. I was not aware it had been announced. Alright, the Thought Scour feels like it gives us a decent shot at turning on the Ascension next turn. Ooh. I kind of want to surgical their lootings. The lootings are so good with the Ascension. In the Modo Weekly announcement. Awesome. Is there gonna... Did they mention whether there's gonna be video coverage or not? Won my RPTQ. Gotta take it back to where it was at. Oh my gosh. Wow. The Chandra. Their hand is, like, actually not the best. If I exile these, the Crackling Drake goes. So yes, I'm leaving them in the deck. Loose. Bacon bolts. Interesting. Alright. I mean, their hand is not very good. We actually have a chance here. No other mention of anything else. I'm genuinely curious as to whether it's going to have coverage or not. Because, like, I would fully understand if Wizards does not want to stream an event on Modo. I really love being in the feature match area. I'm a big fan of attention. Why not take the looting from the deck? Because Crackling Drake counts cards that are in exile. So it would become a 10-4. Huh? I can't wait to have an actual head pat emote. It needs to be a thing. I'm going to be commissioning the next 5 emotes, because we have 4 empty emote slots still, somehow. Somehow we still have 4 empty emote slots. So, also I feel incredibly dead. Alright. Alright, alright. Do we need an 8? Oh my gosh, Alessia. I'm worried that if I start doing that, it just looks like I'm copying all of Steph's emotes, but Steph's emotes are really heckin' good. So, like... Hey there, Sage. Things are going great. Do I prefer Keranos over Jace or Rao? Keranos has looked not very good to me so far this league, but this is also not my list. I'm just trying out someone's list. So, alright, this sounds pretty decent. We can kill a thing, and we have our own thing. I do like attention, C-Sparks. I am a big fan of attention. Give me all of the attention. Alright. I guess I just Serum Visions to begin. Get the wheels spinning. I'm gonna put this Keranos on the bottom. I'm actually gonna keep this. If we draw a land, it lets us flip thing turn 3, which is really nice. Attention, Meteor. Oh, that's fair, Jarvis. That's fair. I think with Ascension in my deck, I kind of just want to dump things in the yard, but maybe you're right. It's kind of tough. Sending me attention from Australia rather than doing the sleep thing. I approve of those priorities. Those are some good priorities. Giving me attention should be prioritized higher than sleep. Give me all of the attention. That sounds great, C-Sparks. In. Oh, come on. Oh, no. No. No, I thought they were going to cast a thing in the ice. Okay. Okay, if we flip our thing, though, it's going to kill really heckin' fast. So... So... I guess I'd rather do it this way. Feel kind of silly if I draw Spirebluff Canal. I'll just lead with Opt. Yeah, maybe you're right, Jarvis. Sequencing here is like tough sometimes, you know. I kind of want to lead with Thought Scour because then I get more info for the Opt though. Oh, now I can try and double looting to give me the max looks for a Phoenix, or I can Opt plus looting. I guess it gives me the same number of looks for a Phoenix regardless, almost. I get to conserve a card in hand, which is non-zero value. I'm just gonna do this. Hey, we found the Phoenix. It's a good turn 3. It's only better if the top 3 cards are Phoenixes. It's also better if the top card is a Phoenix and the 4th card is a Phoenix, right? Because if we scry Phoenix to the top, and then the 4th card is a Phoenix, we never see that 4th card in time. So that's the other situation. But yeah, you need things to line up in very specific ways for it to actually matter. Surgical. Alright, didn't matter. Double Phoenix wouldn't have even been good. Alright, I'm gonna get to hit them for 7 too. Yeah, when Ben Jones isn't playing Shadow, makes you wonder if anyone should be playing Shadow, right? When the Shadow player isn't playing Shadow. Alright. Got some work to do if they want to deal with this awoken horror. We don't have our Snare Thopters anymore though, so even if we get them to free, it doesn't actually matter that much. Alright, there's an opt. Still no counters on the Ascension. It's getting scary though, like basically all the spells are in the yard. So most cantrips trigger it now. Awesome, had nothing. That's great. Okay. Ha! It's not a bad one. One might say it's better than all, in fact. Running low on time? It's like 9 minutes. It's fine. Alright, so we're gonna hit them for 7. I'm wondering what I do with this Jace. I guess if I Jace 0 and my opponent hard casts Phoenix, Awoken Horror kills Ben. So actually 0 is just good, right? Jace plus. You just Jace plus, Jarvis? Just make sure Jace can't be killed. I'm just like thinking like the only way we get punished is something like Manamorphose into looting or whatever. And even then Ben still has to take the horror off the board somehow. So it's kind of a tough decision. Brainstorm into Surgical probably ends the game. Yeah, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. I'm just gonna 0. I don't know if this is correct. This might be greedy, but I kind of like it. Alright. Oh, we have the Ascension with the Manamorphose. That's so nice. So next time we get to go Ascension. Yeah, I can turn on Ascension next turn, which is really good. For sure. Alright. Ah, almost clicked for attacks. There we go. Nathan in Holland, thank you so much. 7 whole months. I really appreciate the continued support, Nathan. It means a ton to me. Thank you. Oh, I've done that before, C-Sparks. I've done that before. The old, you think you've won the match with like 30 seconds on the clock and then it goes to sideboarding. And you're like, well, I won in spirit. So Ben needs to discard a Phoenix and Surgical to survive there. Maybe that's a reason to plus. Because then even double Phoenix isn't good enough, because the Jace can bounce on Phoenix. Oh, and then both Phoenixes have to be left back. We get to Flame Slash. I don't know, I'm not really sure there's much we die to here, but... Oh! Oh my god, Alasha. Ah! Ah! For what it's worth, mirrors also both of those things. Exceedingly so. I'm just gonna go open the window a sec. Alright. Hopefully noises don't start up again outside. There's like some weird van or something earlier. I had to close the window. Alright. Is Phoenix turning into Mill? Excellent question. Well presented. Oh my gosh. Need to get some Hedron crabs in here. Mill my Phoenixes. Nature scares you. I don't know, it's kind of nice. I like the chirping of the birds. Hopefully it's not annoying for everyone else. I find it kind of calming. Alright, this hand has a lot of hopes and dreams. Serum Visions has to do work. No, humans! We need to find a thing in the ice immediately. At least we have the Set Adrift. It should be pretty good. And we have a Bolt too. Okay. God, I really want to keep the Opt because it's so good with this for helping flip this Ascension. But I think I need to bottom it just to ensure I find lands and like more bolts. Will the new Mill Jace be good in Phoenix? I have honestly not thought about that. I also don't remember much about that card. Other than it's like Laboratory Maniac, which is kind of wild. Freebooter. Rude. I mean, we are drawing a Lightning Bolt. I feel like I have to bolt the champion, almost. I guess I can Set Adrift the champion if it gets too big. Set Adrift is spicy. It's really interesting, right? Because it can, like, deal with Thing in the Ice really easily, even if it flips. It can deal with Ensnaring Bridge, even if there's, like, a Welding Jar in play. And because you have all these cantrips and lootings and stuff, you actually, like, fill your graveyard pretty well for Set Adrift. It also gets around Chalice of the Void. Like, it seems really cute, but the more you think about it, the more it kind of makes sense. Huh, took the Ascension. I don't actually care about the Ascension that much yet, so I'm not too concerned about that. Yeah, it's very cute, but also very good. Exactly. So I could go Bolt Opt. I could also go Manamorphose Looting Bolt and try and find a Phoenix. Oh my god, Alesha! Alesha! Ah! 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 Everyone's just like jumping on that train. Y'all are ridiculous. Y'all are great. So I kind of want to save like the Manamorphose and the looting until I'm like closer to a Phoenix, right? Is the thing. Oh, hedge against Thalia, that's really smart. I'm actually kind of into that, just hedge against Thalia. Thalia's really scary. Okay, and I'm gonna make red, because if I hit a Phoenix, I think it's just like really good for me. Okay, definitely get rid of the Tarn, and I could probably get rid of like an Opt. Oh my god, Alesha. Maybe there does need to be an A-Lily flat emote if you're gonna go saying things like that. Which one am I bolting? The Ascension's actually kind of nice. I think we might have time for it. And we've got the Set Adrift to reset the champion, but killing the champion gives us so much time. I can Set Adrift this later too. Like, whatever. I probably just meant to kill the champion. That gives me infinite time. Use Set Adrift on the freebooter later. Yeah, the champion only grows. It's pretty scary. Yep, here comes the Mantis. Ooh, Thing in the Ice. It's really scary if they have a Reflector Mage, but... like, at this point, maybe a Reflector Mage is pretty hard to beat. We get to flip the Thing, we're in a really good spot. A Lesher who flirts with goths. Oh my god. Another Mantis. No. Oh. This is also bad. This is also a bad time. This matchup feels brutal. How do you ever keep up with them? I guess they've had a pretty good draw, but I just never have time to do anything. It feels like... okay, Bolts is a very good draw. I can deal both of these. I can get the Ascension in play. I can get a counter on the Ascension too. Yeah, maybe I was just meant to play around the Reflector Mage. Maybe I could have beat it easily enough if I just played around it. It's possible I just, like, took unnecessary risks. So we have Opt and Scour in our yard already, so I can just get rid of Visions. Oh, this only puts it back to the hand, so we don't get a counter. We do have to kill the Mantis Rider. Ah. I guess in that case I should lead on Scour. Right, now I have a Manamorphose. Shouldn't we? Oh, we can Scour them? Oh my god, Jarvis, you're right. You're right, I should actually have done that. I just never think to use Scour on opponents. But... alright, so I can bolt this, Set Adrift this. They get to remake the freebooter this way, I guess. Which is not terribly appealing. But it's absurd how good this card, good Reflector Mage is against Thing in the Ice too. Maybe I'm just meant to wait on this until I can recast the Ascension in the same turn. Just like resetting the freebooter only buys us 1 life. It's not even that exciting for us. I think we just have to hope to fade a threat for a turn or two. So we can get Ascension online. Obviously Thing can block if need be for a little while. I mean, we've drawn 2 bolts and a Thing in the Ice. And it still felt really... and their draw's been like fine, but not amazing. It still felt really tough. God, they have another Mantis? Okay. Sure. Yep. Wow. That was so brutal. Yeah, I go to 1. How do I ever deal with that situation though, Jarvis? There are no outs there, right? I'm not being ridiculous. making an official rule that we do not talk about Owen-related stuff in this chat, please. Mods, deal with that however you wish. Alright, so we have bring in some removal. None of the other cards seem that good. Surgical seems very, very bad. Yeah, side out Surgicals, then one more card. We're not talking about it here, and future instances will get real timeouts, yes. This is a Keranos matchup. How do we ever have time for Keranos? I guess it's really good if you untap with it, 'cause all their things get bolted, but I don't know. One Ascension, one Scour, sure. I will try this. Keranos seems incredibly slow here based on that game, but Keranos is really bad. Yeah, I just can't imagine this card doing anything. I don't know. Hey there, Donut. It was great meeting you at PAX, by the way. Your costume was amazing. I don't know. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna give Jarvis credit and try this card, but I'm very suspicious. But I also recognize I should give it a chance, since good players are playing it. Oh, no worries, Donut. I really enjoy meeting new people. Wanted to meet you after, like, interacting with you a bit online and stuff. I mean, this has 2 bolts. So we get to lose to Meddling Mage, which is fun. Alright, let's say go. Ether Vial. Interesting. I don't think it's worth 2 life to fire off the Scour a bit earlier. I'm just gonna get a tap land. And then say go. You think Drake is a bit slow because of Reflector Mage? I could see that. Reflector Mage just seems like kind of a punishing card in general, though. I don't think there's like that much we can do about it. I don't think it's that hard to cast Keranos, because I used to play Rao in this deck, and Rao was like pretty good. And Rao was like fairly easy to cast if you wanted to cast it. So I'm not too concerned about the cost. I just am concerned that it feels really slow. Hey there, ready to rock. Good to see you. I'm very happy I didn't cast the Thought Scour on my turn. That would have been quite silly, and I couldn't kill this Fadia. A bit of me wonders if you don't just want, like, both the big threats to just be 2 Jaces. Jace is just so good. One might say Jace is better than all, in fact. If one were inclined to make such comments. Alright. Does my bolt resolve? I can't really complain about this taking a moment because I'm 2 minutes down on my opponent, so Okay. Ooh. That's an exciting draw. Okay. See if we can Phoenix someone. Exciting, exciting. Come on, cantrip. Ah, I have to cast the bolt. I think it's worth it, though. Pleasant Kenobi. Oh my gosh. Huge raid. Damn. Welcome to everyone joining us. We're throwing some phoenixes at opponents' faces. It's quite delightful, if I'm being completely honest. It's quite delightful. Welcome to everyone joining us. Hope you had a good time watching Vince. I'm just swinging with the phoenixes, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna swing with the phoenixes. I think we are officially the aggressor. I'm not gonna like hold them back for a champion. Oh my gosh, Og. Alright, Reflect Mage deals with 1. We do just get to we don't get to recast it this turn, but use the looting to get it back down soon. So what am I doing here? I kind of want to hold back the Phoenix to block now. So I've got this Keranos coming down. I think I'm like not the aggressor at the moment. I guess what I could do, blow up the vial. I don't know how much I care about the vial, do I? I kind of want to blow up the Thalia. Kind of like that plan, or at least get it in play for the Thalia. And then I can like even play this tapped, so I can play the Keranos next turn. So it's not like I need to kill the Thalia this turn. Blowing up Vial makes Keranos better, that's true. I think this is fine though. I'm just gonna do this, pass the turn. Hold back my Phoenix on D. Yeah, Vince and I stream at like slightly different times. Awesome, I get to... They can't even lieutenant me, right? So I just get to block here. I don't think there's anything that punishes me from Vial on 3. Even puts my Phoenix in the yard to return later. That's a good question, Lesha. I'm not actually sure. Ooh, I think I just want to Keranos. And then I can use the EE and the Flame Slash to catch up next turn. I was thinking of doing like at least part of another league. How late I go kind of depends on how my stamina holds up. Obviously still recovering a bit, though I'm doing a lot better than I was a week and a half ago. Can we ever... we have Crackling Drakes, Donut. Which are really good at animating Keranos. Oh, MF Birmingham is modern? That's so exciting. I need to look at the formats for the MFs later. I'm very curious about a few of them. Yeah, standard GP's kind of disappeared. It's really weird. It was like the same. It's been like the same for the rest of the year, right? There's just like not been many, especially over here in Europe. We've just had like, I think actual 0, which like kind of makes some amount of sense because a lot of the arena events are standard, and like I guess you want to like diversify formats a bit. But... Okay, Alessia. Hopefully see you later. I'll also reply to your messages once I've finished streaming. I have seen that they exist, but it's somewhat hard to actually reply properly while streaming. Ooh, so this deals 3 damage. But I'm going to be blowing up the E, so I might as well go face. So I can just go like looting plus E. Seems pretty good. Oh, I can't go looting plus EE. I have to do EE first. Alright. This means I can't end of turn the EE, except they don't have a Vial on 2. So it's not like they can really punish me for the sequencing. So they can't sneak in any creatures in the end step anyway. Seiko. Thanks, Vince. Have a great evening. Thank you for the raid again. Oh my god, Cass. Oh my god. I imagine such things are plausible, yes. Oh. Aw, thanks, Pika. Have a great day. Or have some good sleep, I guess. It's been nice having you here. Bacon in all formats. It's kind of wild, Bacon Bolt seeing modern play. I guess the same applies to Crackling Drake, right? Random Izzet draft cards in all formats. Bolt Face / Thalia. This cannot target face. Oh wait, no, with Keranos? Oh, you might be right, Caius. You might be right. So we bolt them with the Keranos / Thalia cantrip, yep. That was probably lethal. I was not really thinking about it too much, if I'm being completely honest. I kind of assume my opponent can't win from here. This Keranos is better than I gave it credit for. Would agree. Jarvis is smart. Etc. They're a bit busy at the moment, alas. I don't know who that could possibly be. It sounds exciting though, Sea Sparks. Alright, fire off the looting. Get back these Phoenices. Bacon Bolt could go face if you were playing Boros Reckoner. Alright, swingsies. Put you to 2. I don't really know how you get out of this opponent. They drew a lot of Ether Vials. I imagine that helped considerably. The triple Ether Vial 4 land drawer is not exactly the dream. Plus 2 canopies. Alright, now we get to be on the draw, which is a lot scarier. I'm just like lost for words right now. Chat is great. Alright, I want this 4-1. 4-1 is like an encouraging start. The other pun you thought of is less PG. I'm really curious now, but... Alright, this seems fine with the bolt. If we find a looting, this hand's really good. It's like super high upside. Did you break Autumn? To be fair, it is not very hard to break me, but yes. Any hand of Bolt as a snap keep. Agree. Ooh, there is a Hierarch. I'm just gonna fire off this lightning bolt. Hierarch's pretty scary. Buys us a lot of time. Kill it dead. Can confirm has been killed extremely dead. Oh my god, 2 sparks. Alright, please no Reflector Mage. Rude. So rude. God damn. Alright. I don't know how many of these Manamorphoses I'm cycling. I feel like the answer is non-zero. I'm gonna draw into other spells for the thing, right? Let's just go blue-red and see what we draw. I just don't want to miss a land drop ever is the main thing. I can just go like Thought Scour Bolt. If I miss a land drop, it's pretty sad, but I get to hold the Manamorphose for the thing and the Phoenixes. Or I could just cycle the Manamorphose, just like ensure I don't miss land drops here. It's kind of tough. I think I'm just going to do this though. Right, so we're going to miss a land drop, which is unfortunate. We'd have actually drawn it off the Manamorphose too. Magic Fest Birmingham is modern. Yeah, someone mentioned that earlier. I'm pretty excited for that one. I'm just going to hit this. We've got these 2 Phoenixes in hand I want to loot away soon. I guess I could hit this because of Phantasmal Image. It's like a bit of a tough decision, but it seems fine. Just want to slow down their clock too. By a little bit. Ooh. The hand is either contains lots of Phantasmal Images or is not very exciting. That one's not bad. I'm just gonna get this down. Blocks well. If they have a Phantasmal Image or Reflector Mage, we probably die. But otherwise, I think we're gonna be okay. So we're gonna build towards flipping this thing. Have like the Serum Visions to help us hit our land drops too. But we do need to fade a few of their better cards. I guess Mantis Rider would also probably kill us. Isn't Autumn I'm actually not a judge. I've been told I would very easily pass level 1, but I have not taken any such tests because I enjoy competing, so... They generally side out Mantis Rider. That's interesting. Alright, this is scary. I guess I have to Serum Visions. I don't know, I'm feeling pretty behind her. Just like missing these land drops has been so brutal. And our hand actually doesn't have many spells for the thing either. So I have to bottom both of these, right? I don't know how I get out of this. I've just missed land drops so many turns. So I need to go like draw land, Manamorphose into Opt. And then they get the Reflector Mage back in hand, so they get to bounce my thing in the ice anyway. but it at least buys me a lot of time. Maybe that's the reason to kill the Reflector Mage instead of Meddling Mage. Because bouncing the Reflector Mage is so bad for us, right? Because it just, like, lets them reset our thing. We don't get a big blocker out of it. Maybe I was just meant to get rid of the Reflector Mage all along. Oh, wow. What? That's not a human. It's a Vidalcan. It's not even close to a human. I feel lied to. Alright. That was certainly a game. Okay. Still a 3-2. This is kind of nice. I'm gonna play some more games of this. I'm gonna head to the bathroom first. Get some more water. We can cut Keranos. Okay, thank you, Jarvis. I will be back in a moment to cut Keranos and play more games with this deck. I'm gonna head to the bathroom first, but this deck is fun. It's going well for us too.